What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Bad Thought Studios. Today, I'm doing a trailer reaction to Season 3 of Vikings Valhalla. Now, before we get started, I want to make sure you guys are subscribing. We're only 140 subs away from reaching our 500 goal, 500 sub goal. So make sure you guys are subscribing with notifications on so you guys are notified once the video is uploaded. But yeah, today we are doing a Season 3 of Vikings Valhalla trailer. Now, I've had a lot of fun watching this show. The show is an extension of the original Vikings show. This show is years after Vikings, the original show Vikings, which you can also see on Netflix. They mention a lot of characters from that show in Vikings Valhalla. These characters and storyline are just fantastic. One of my favorites to watch. One of my favorite TV shows to watch are like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, The Last Kingdom. I love medieval kind of times, Vikings, those are my kind of genre. So Vikings Valhalla, when I finally saw the show, I was just amazed. This show is it's really good. Now, the original series Vikings was also one of my favorite shows, and I'm glad to see an extension, even though it's not considered part of the storyline. I'm glad to see that they brought it back because the show is one of a kind, man. Viking shows are you kind of get lost in the show because some of the characters' names are the same, kind of like House of the Dragon when it comes to the Targaryen family. A lot of Aegon, Aemon, Daemon, these names are very similar, and you get that with this show, with Vikings Valhalla and Vikings and other Viking movies and shows. They use a lot of the same names, so some people do get confused, which I understand, but as far as the storyline, man, the storyline is great. You get the action packed, you get this the storyline, you get the love interest, you get the character development, which is very important to me for TV shows and movies, is character development. So you get all that. So we're gonna be getting a lot with season 3. But yeah, let's jump into it.
What makes a king successful?
Two types of strength. Strength of mind, intelligence, and the power to defend your position. Physical strength.
When we set out 7 years ago, I promised I would return to Norway and to be king. But there are things here I've yet to accomplish.
I'm in search of a ship to sail west. The land I believe is out there.
Freydis, I hear the cries for the dead.
I fought for control of this place.
Maybe this is not the final home to fight for. Maybe you're meant to be somewhere else.
Damn, her son's old already.
I'm ruler of the Northern Empire. Now I am forced to kiss the ring of hypocrites.
Your husband's tendency for violence is well known.
Sometimes there's a need for such a remedy.
The Viking friend is a good friend to have. Your Holiness.
I came looking for answers,
Holy.
and only found questions.
It's only a matter of time before I discover your secret.
We are surrounded by Christians. Their God commands them to destroy us.
Today, we burn the pagan age.
Hear me now. I'll redden these walls with blood.
Freydis.
Where'd you go when you've lost everything?
I don't know if I'm allowed to show that on YouTube.
Everything we've done, from the beginning of our friendship, we've done together. Now, it is time for us to fight. One more time.
Let's go. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. If you guys remember, Leif and Harold, they are currently together trying to get back to Freydis, and it's, man, this season's going to be great. The action is just, I love these kind of action shows. Like I said, The Last Kingdoms, Nightfall, Vikings, like these kind of action scenes are bar none the best, and I think it's so fun to watch these kind of shows. But you see the drama, you see Freydis' son already older, You see them trying to get back, and Harold trying to be king, like like he promised he was going to be. Man, that trailer was so good, man. Trailer was so good. You got to give that like an 8.5 out of 10. I think the Leo Sutter, who plays Harold Sigerson, I think he would be perfect for a Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon spinoff, or a casting for that kind of show. He plays this part so well, and he fits that that niche of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. And I think he would be a plus to a show like that. Season 3 of Vikings Valhalla drops July 11th of this year. This show is going to be fantastic. I believe it's the last season for Vikings Valhalla. So make sure you guys go show love to this show. It is a great show. If you haven't watched it, make sure you guys go do. Also, guys, if you guys are interested in House of the Dragon Season 2, which drops in just 5 days, I'm going to be doing a lot of reaction videos, breakdowns of each episode, and we are going to be having a roundtable of talking about what's next for season 2 of House of the Dragon. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys are following me here on YouTube. Also, I do put videos out on my TikTok. So if you guys are interested, Tones_TV on TikTok and all platforms. If you guys want to reach out, make sure you guys are subscribing with notifications on, so you guys are notified once a video is uploaded. All right, y'all. I wish you guys have a great day. Love y'all.